Hey, BAMMA Nation, Dixie Jean here. Patrick Kilpatrick showed. We had him before. I know you enjoyed it last time. He brought Heidi. This time it's someone else.
Yeah,
this tall young man.
My oldest son, Benjamin, had never been to an MMA fight before, and so.
Did you give him any warning what he's going to see?
No, we haven't had time. He had to race down from Santa Barbara. He's at school up there. We actually he's doing his EMT course.
Oh, okay. So what do you expect to see then?
Some carnage.
Some carnage?
Yeah.
Carnage?
Someone better be carried out and stretched. That's far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
The first time we came, there was.
There was something.
Heidi said it's the best date ever. Men being carried out and stretching.
Hey, gotta treat a lady right.
Really cool. No, I love coming to this. The live show is just awesome.
Especially with the girl fights. I know you've had some of those last time as well.
You know, that's another. I think the first time we talked about the acceleration of athleticism in the last 5 years.
Yes.
And the women have gone from kind of looking good to sort of fighting and not really being technical to really technical to being unbelievable kick-ass fighters.
Where guys are even intimidated by these amazing women.
Yeah, it's really crazy, and it's such a privilege to watch that curve.
No, it's great. It's always on the incline for privilege. It's awesome. So enough about MMA. I'm excited that you're here for the first time. But what projects are you working on? What's going on with you?
Well, I wrote a book called Dying for a Living that just got accepted by probably the biggest celebrity memoir agent in the world, intellectual property group, and that's going out to publishers soon. I've got a movie I wrote called Lady Pirates that's getting done, and I'm supposed to direct that. I've got about 7 more days on a movie called Night Walk as an actor. And we're in post-production for a thing that I filmed called Active Shooter. Terrible tragedy yesterday in Oregon. We've been shooting this for a couple of years, and now we're going to cut it together.
Well, first off, congratulations on your book.
Thank you
and
very
the
much.
projects you have working.
Yeah.
This book, though, any kind of info you can give us? Let us know.
Yeah, Dying for a Living, the subhead is Sin and Confession of 30 Years as a Movie and Television Villain. So it's basically a story of my life, and with a heavy emphasis on the show business the last 30 years. So all the action people, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Seagal, and Spielberg, and Tom Cruise, and Bruce Willis, all those people are in it, and I'm excited about it because I really wanted these agents to go for it. And there's some controversial stuff, and I wasn't so sure of how they might respond to it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm excited.
But nowadays, anything you say could be considered controversial. It's going to offend somebody somewhere.
Well, you know, I've worked with all these people, and I really didn't hold back at all in telling them. And I hope it's funny, and it's got some romance in it. And also some instruction. Anybody who's an actor or wants to be a director or writer, screenwriter, I think there's some good stuff for them.
Well, it's for great intentions. It's informative so people can understand what it's like to be in the movie industry as a villain for 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. And acting and all of that. So.
Have you read this book?
I haven't yet.
Haven't yet? Are you waiting until it comes out?
Sure, maybe I can get an advance copy or something.
Yeah,
you have connections?
I feel like I might have
you might have connections
the ability to get that,
the younger one, and they asked for a copy, but I just kind of wanted to wait for just a little bit.
Right.
I didn't want them to have to go to therapy too quickly.
Well, he's
staying for
almost
it.
done with school, so we'll wait a little bit longer.
Right.
So EMT, you didn't want to be an actor?
No, people ask me that all the time, and it's just something I grew up with him being in the business, and I got a taste of it early on, and it's something I enjoy. Obviously, I get to see what he's up to, and it's an exciting thing as a child. But no, I kind of went down the science and math route. Now I finished up at UCSB, and I'm taking that EMT course, looking to use that to further my studies in grad school. So just a different route. Everyone's got their own thing going.
The 2 boys actually are effortless actors. I had a chance to direct a play at their elementary school, and the young people would just get up and they do it.
Right.
It's really interesting.
Well, he had a good example too. You grew up with it, so
I
he knew
think
how to
they come
do
by
it.
it naturally, honestly, because they don't have all of that filter that adults have layered on. So they do it effortlessly, but I'm very proud of him for what he's doing. And, He's got a great plan. He's a good student.
Thanks.
I made the dad proud. Yes.
Well, you are. You're going to school. You're doing what a lot of people nowadays aren't actually capitalizing on. So it's great that you're doing it. And they are in the need of people in the medical field. They're lacking on. So it's great to have it.
I'm not going to go away.
All right, guys. Patrick Kilpatrick.
Onward and upward.
Onward and upward.
Nice to
Pleasure
see
seeing
you.
you guys.
Cheers.
You guys enjoy the fight. Enjoy your first live MMA fight. You tell me after what you think, okay? All right, you guys enjoy.
Cheers.
Bye.